Hey friends, it's Laura here, and I wanted to record a little video on masking. Now, there's a lot of talk about stimming, and I'm definitely a stimmer. My primary stim, though, was chewing things. I was a chewer. I chewed my fingernails. I chewed pen caps, pencils. I ate a lot of pencils. I would eat my dolls' feet and hands, particularly the Barbie dolls. Really, my fingernails, that was kind of my thing. And I never stopped chewing until actually I had a problem with my teeth. Was that related? Maybe. I'm not positive. In any case, I had a problem with my teeth. And it took the enjoyment out of chewing. So that's why I stopped chewing. The other thing is hair. I never stopped twirling my hair. Always play with my hair. That's an enjoyable thing for me. Okay, but I don't think the stimming or not stimming is like, for me, the primary way of masking or unmasking. I think in my case it has to do with whether or not I'm willing to stand alone. So my experience very often is I do face a certain level of social rejection in group settings. There is something about me where I'm not usually the person that people will come talk to or want to continue talking to. So I often will be in a group setting and feel very isolated. Now, sometimes it's just kind of like a general disinterest, but other times it's definitely like full-on hostility that I sense. And I feel like something about being by myself is in like a group setting is something like I've traditionally felt very uncomfortable with. Like everybody is going to see what a social reject I am and how I'm just so unwanted and so not belonging. And I think prior to my autism diagnosis, I would try to overcome that by making a conscious effort to engage with people, even if I could kind of sense that they weren't too keen on me. So I would try, to do the small talk. I would try to join group conversations, but it was all just like really awkward for me, and often not successful. And I believe, with the diagnosis, I'm just trying less hard to fit in. So if I'm in one of those group settings and feeling isolated, noticing that there is a level of social rejection, I'm not going to try to look normal. Like, I'm not going to try to look like, oh, I'm just one of the girls here who is like, socially accepted. I'm like, part of the in crowd or, part of any crowd, I'm not gonna try to blend and try to project that, because I'm not fitting in for whatever reason. And I think I just need to be comfortable with that. And I frankly, I want to be comfortable with that, because the trying to fit in thing is nauseating, repulsive, and exhausting. And I don't think that they're rejecting me because I'm doing anything that would be considered stereotypically autistic. I don't think so. It could be. I think it's more subtle than that. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's just kind of that thing that people pick up on, And I think I've heard other content creators talk about this in the autistic community, where it's not you'll walk into a room and oftentimes there'll be someone who zeroes in on you, they want to freaking kill you. Okay? Now, one time my son and I went out for ice cream, and we saw this family. It was two young girls and their grandmother, and honestly, I was just looking at them admiringly, thinking to myself, how nice that these girls get to spend time with their grandmother like that. My own mom is not alive, and Aiden's not gonna have that experience. And I was just thinking damn, I wish I could go shopping with my mom or my grandmother. I was really thinking how nice, what a nice family thing that they're doing. And this one girl, we sat across from her, and at that point, I wasn't staring at her, which I know can be interpreted as me being hostile. I wasn't even staring at her. She was staring at us with such disgust, such contempt. It was blatant. And my son is 11 years old, and he was like, "Did you notice that girl?" And I was like, "Yes." "Did you notice that girl?" He was like, "Yes." She looked like she wanted to kill us, And it's those kind of experiences where I'm just fuck it, yeah, whatever. You probably hate us because you're picking up on some level that we're autistic, and I'm not going to take it personally, and I'm not going to try to please you in any way so that you don't hate me, and I'm just going to do that from now on in group settings. I'm not going to try to blend in, whatever that means. And for me, I think it just means trying extra hard to talk to people. I'm just not gonna do that. Okay, thanks guys. Can I have a like and a share or something? I appreciate it. Maybe even a subscribe.